And hello there. This is Lady Lou, the baby boomer babe. And we're here again on Tuesday evening with our Wisdom Chats for the Curious show. And I hope you're as excited as we are because tonight we have Felicia Weiss with us again. And she is the Wellness Expo. She and her husband, Tony, are the creators, the co-founders, and they just brought it to Houston, and we're so tickled to have them here. So let me introduce everybody real quick. There's our Marian LaSalle. Hi, Marian.
Hi.
Hi. And we have our dear sweet Peggy Sue. Hi, Peggy Sue. And now Felicia Weiss is like I say, the co-founder of the Wellness Expo that's going to be here on the 5th and 6th of September, Labor Day weekend. So I'm going to turn it over to Peggy, if you would like, and you take it from here, if you would.
Well, I would love to do that. But before we get started, I just want to say that 37 years ago today, at this time of the evening, I was in hard labor having my son. So I want to give a shout out to my son. He's 37 today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah. So
beautiful.
But yeah, I'm so excited about the Wellness Expo. And Felicia and Tony are bringing it to Houston. Like Lady Lou said, it's going to be September 5th and 6th. We are so excited about this, to be able to bring some new ideas to people about wellness, which we could all use right now. And I think it's important to have an event that helps people understand the best practices of moving forward in the situation we're in today.
Right.
And so if a group of wellness experts can't do that, then who's going to do it better? So thank you, Felicia, for bringing this to Houston. I know you didn't plan it to be in the middle of COVID-19, but here we are, and we're just delighted. We're so excited. And I spoke to every single vendor, speaker on the phone today, because I'll be introducing them all. And I'm even more excited because they're excited, and we're going to just have so many good topics. So Felicia, tell us a couple of the topics that are your favorite. I know you can't pick favorites, but
well, you know, I'm always so excited about the speaker program for each show, and I love how it all just fits together and flows. We like to divide our talks into 3 different areas: personal growth, metaphysical topics, and then holistic medicine. And this program, if you go to wellnessexpo.net, you'll be able to click on talks and demos or the program guide, and you can see the whole program. And every 30 minutes, there's another talk. And Peggy Sue's going to be introducing everybody. The first one, 11:30 on Saturdays, about the top 3 ways numerology can help you heal. And so it's very fascinating. And this woman, Nassim Siegel, who'll be speaking, she learned from her father when she was 8 years old. He taught her his way of doing numerology, and it was very unique. And now the association has picked that up as something that they really believe in as well. And she's excellent. So we're just so delighted to have her. And she's from the Houston area. And we also have Paul Hubbard. He's got his PhD, and he's going to be doing the healing power of holographic sound. And he has the Tibetan bowls. I'm sure some of you are familiar with those. And he does holographic sound healing, and he'll be demonstrating that and talking about. There's so many ways for us to boost our immune system and be healthy. And, you know, and you're going to learn a lot of different approaches and a lot of different ways to go about this. We also have Helen Race. You guys met her. Some of you know. You all know Helen. Yes, she's going to be doing the EFT, the emotional freedom technique, and talking about how to use that to create positive change in your life. And Beth Carpenter, she's a naturopathic doctor from Austin, and she was on the show too. And she's going to be doing chakra clearing and healing. And she said the people coming are going to experience healing while they're in the audience. So that'll be wonderful. You know, we also have a doctor who's going to talk about aging with harmony or havoc, you know, depending on how you balance your hormones. And this has to do with men as well as women. So that's
Right.
really exciting.
Well, she's going to be on our show next Friday. Is it Dr. Winter?
Yes, Dr.
Yes.
Cheryl Winter. Oh,
This-
how wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really exciting. So many different people with all sorts of things to teach us. And that's something that I just really enjoy. Some of my favorite things too will be when people are going to be connecting you to your loved ones in spirit. That I think is always just so precious. And Rosalie McIntosh will be one of those people. And Peggy Sue is saying she spoke with her today. And
I did. So good to reconnect with her. Hadn't talked to her in a while.
Yeah. What else do we have? We have an author who's going to be talking about overcoming fears, and this is Samantha Golickner, and she's going to be wonderful. And then we have a couple talks about the Akashic Records. We have Gina Higdon will be doing Akashic Records in the New Paradigm. And then Bill Foss, he's been with us for a long time in the Dallas area. He actually lives all over. I think last I heard it was Oklahoma, but he's, I think, now moving to Arizona. But he goes around the country teaching about the Akashic Records. He's written lots of books, and he's going to be doing a talk about healing with the Akashic Records. And what else do we have? So many things. Ricky McKenna is going to be talking about hydrating and how important that is. When you guys had her on the show, I just kept drinking water.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that's so true.
You don't realize. Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad that Gina's speaking, but she wasn't on my list. Was she added?
She was added more recently. She'll be 2:00 on Sunday. She's going to be doing Akashic Records in the New Paradigm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be updating the final version of the program guide this weekend.
You're just trying to confuse me, Felicia, and you're doing a good job.
It's like one thing I've learned, you just are flexible and go with the flow.
Absolutely.
And,
No, I'm excited about that. I love Gina, so it's good. That's good to know. So
yes.
I will update my list immediately.
Yes, and Gina will be exhibiting as well, doing sessions with people. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Well, let's also just remind people that they can get a list of all those speakers on the website. It's on there now. And so you can just pull it up and print it out. So you'll have it. You'll know when everybody's speaking. Take it with you.
Yes. And
very organized.
Yes. And you can also reserve a free ticket to the event too. Just go to wellnessexpo.net and select attend, and you'll be able to get your free ticket. You'll also see the list of exhibitors on the website. We have so many neat people who are going to be doing some wonderful things. And they're also going to have a lot of great products too: jewelry, crystals, stones, nutritional products, essential oils, CBD, all sorts of neat things. I mean, that's what's so fun about it to me. Mm-hmm.
And one thing I'm really looking forward to investigating more is the air filter that was used by NASA, and they're going to be used at the Expo.
Yes.
So,
yes, Paula Reed will be there with Valera, and they're the ones with the air purifiers. And they used to be called EcoQuest, and before that, Alpine. And I've had my big Alpine device for like 25 years, and it's still going strong. And I love it. I really do. And then I've got those little fresh air focus devices she talked about, and I keep them in my bathroom. Mm-hmm. And then I just got that personal device that she was mentioning.
Oh, that you wear around your neck?
That you wear around your neck.
Oh, awesome.
How brilliant is that? I thought you can go on an airplane and wear that and feel perfectly safe.
Right. Mm-hmm. I like that.
And she's going to set one of her devices up in the speaker room, too, for us. Yes.
How much are the tickets now?
Well, they're free if you go online. Yeah.
I knew that.
At the door, it's $7 or $10 for the weekend.
So get your tickets now.
Just reserve it ahead of time, and you'll be fine. And also, people over 65 are free, and children under 12 are free as well.
Oh,
awesome.
That's terrific. Well, it's going to be an exciting weekend, and I just know people are going to love it. And it's a little farther out of Houston. It's in Conroe, but it's a straight shot right up I-45. You can't miss it.
Yes.
So it'll be a fun drive, and bring friends. You can picnic on the way up or whatever.
Right.
Yes, I really love that Lone Star Convention and Expo. So have you guys ever been there?
Oh, yeah.
Lady Lou has, very close to her house.
Yes.
I have not seen it, but I'm
It's
looking
very
forward to
nice.
it.
Yes,
Lots of parking.
yes, and it's the third largest convention center in the Houston area, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah, the main ballroom, we're just going to have 2/3 of it, and it's over 14,000 square feet.
Wow.
Oh,
It's
my
massive.
goodness.
It's
So there'll be
massive.
plenty of room to spread out.
Everybody will be spread out.
Yeah.
And in the talks, we're going to have the chairs all spread out as well. So lots of room to practice social distancing. Yeah, so we're going to have the sanitizing stations everywhere. Yes.
And this might be a good time to mention, too, that while we have awesome vendors and speakers already lined up, there are a couple of vendor spots that are still left if somebody's interested. So they can get that information on the website as well.
Yes.
Okay.
What
just
I
wanted to
like
slide
about
that in.
what I like about doing the show and having all the speakers and the vendors come on is that now I know all these people. I feel like they're my friends,
I
and
know.
so when I see them in person, I'm going to be like, oh my God, old home week, right? It's
Right.
been fabulous. So if you haven't seen the shows before, you can go back on YouTube or Facebook and look at them all. They're called Wisdom Chats for the Curious, and we have been running this program now for how long, ladies? I mean, before
It's
you had
May.
the show in Dallas.
Actually, it was end of March, 1st of April, I believe.
I
I think
that's
so.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a long
And every
time.
week we've had one of the vendors or the speakers on and the MC here with us every single week. It has been quite a pleasure for us.
Aw,
Yes.
that's really
has.
nice.
Getting to know these people, it's just been a delight. Really.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, and a lot of the exhibitors too are going to be coming from Dallas area where we've been doing our shows for 26 years. And then some are people like from Austin who've been coming to Dallas for many years. So now they're going to come to Houston. And so
Nice.
that's real exciting too.
That's so great. We've got the power triangle going on here.
Yes, yes. And then like Joy Koff, she'll be there doing the aura photos, and she just got a machine to do actually 3D aura videos.
Oh,
Oh,
So
wow.
she'll have that at the expo. Yes.
nice.
Oh, that's exciting. I love Aura. I've never had an Aura video.
I haven't
I-
either.
I had one many years ago, and at that time they put it on a VHS tape for you.
Yeah. Oh, my. You really are dating yourself there, Felicia.
And it was fascinating. So I'm sure the new machine is even better, and I think she can send it to you, online now.
Virtual.
After
That's
virtually.
great.
Mhm.
That's
Nice.
awesome. Then you don't have to
Yeah.
have a CD or whatever. Just that is awesome. Okay, I've got to do that. I'm going to sign
Oh,
up
yeah.
for that.
I'm going to do that too. She's been with us for over 10 years, but this is her first show where she's actually going to have this new machine. So,
Well, I think that's interesting because I think like our energy, it changes. It's, you get a snapshot, and in that moment, it may be different in the next moment.
Yeah.
So the video, I think, would give you a much better perspective on what's really going on.
exactly. That's true. It's
And
true.
it's a keepsake.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can tell this is going to be an expensive weekend for me. I want to try this and I want to buy that. And, whatever.
Oh,
But
but if everybody's like me, they've been home. One day I needed to buy something. Actually, it was the Beamer machine. I had money in my checking account like I didn't. Somebody just downloaded money in there. It was because I hadn't been out spending it.
right.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
That whose bank account is that? So I'll bet a lot of you folks out there have money in your bank account that you didn't know you had just because you haven't been spending.
Well, and that'll be fun too. You'll get to try the Beamer there. Paula will have them, and then there's another machine. Yeah.
That Beamer is really helping me. I'm so thrilled with it. Yes.
Oh, that's good.
fantastic.
Yeah, they're amazing machines. They really are.
Yeah.
And
What have you noticed for you with that?
Well, I did a lot of raking this weekend. I don't know if you can see that blister.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh.
And it's not soupy. It's not hard. I put it on the Beamer. And that night, it was Sunday when I did this. You know how sticky they are once the skin's been cut off. I put it on the beamer while I was doing my little session. And the next morning, it was all healed over. It wasn't sticky
Wow.
anymore, and it doesn't hurt. I
Oh,
mean, one
wow.
night, one little session, 8 minutes.
That's
Mm-hmm,
impressive.
mm-hmm. And I have to tell you about my cat. He's he has been getting older and older. He's like 16 maybe now, and he just would go outside and he'd just sit and watch the world go around. Nothing happening, and he'd just sit. And he'd come in here and he'd go back to the bedroom and go to sleep. He sits on the bottom right left hand corner by my feet when I turn on the pad.
Wow.
And now he follows me in the yard. He went all the way down to the gate the other day with me. He's playing again. He loves it.
Wow.
He loves
Wow.
That is amazing. You need to
Yeah.
give a testimonial to them
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
That's
It's
really
big. It's big because I was, thinking, well, he's going on, going to leave me. I don't want him to leave me. I've had him since he was a kid.
Oh,
And here he is acting like a kid again
that's so neat.
That's really powerful.
and
That's
eating
really
like a little horse.
Oh.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So
Oh,
I'm
that's
thrilled
really
with that beamer. I'll never be without it. In fact, I'm going to buy a second pad, the little bee pad.
wow.
By the cat pad.
One for him and one for me.
Yeah,
Well, I think cats are very sensitive to energy, aren't they?
absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. That's a great testimonial.
He just
Because-
he follows me. I keep it in the spare bedroom. Some people sleep on it every night, but I keep mine in the spare bedroom on that bed, and he just follows me right in there twice a day and just
Wow.
sits right there and takes in every bit of it.
Well, one thing I like about the beamer is you can program it to relax you or to energize you.
Exactly.
So if I'm getting a session at the beginning of the expo, I want to be energized. And then at the end, it's like, okay,
Right.
time to relax.
A whole
Yeah,
different version of
sure.
uppers and downers, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
non-addictive.
Yes.
Non-addictive. I love that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
all good and getting better. So when you come to the expo, check out the beamers and that air purification. I haven't gotten
Mhm.
mine yet, but that's on order. And my nephew he said, no, don't buy that. That's terrible. It won't work. And I sent him the website and some more information. Hey, he says, this is good stuff. I want one because it's not an air filter. It's an
Right.
air purification system.
Yeah.
He wants the whole house version, but I don't know if we can get that one. They don't seem to know where they sell those.
Paula has the whole, hers does
She's
like
checking into
3,000
it.
square feet.
She's checking into it for us.
Oh, really?
But I'll take the little room. The room would do this whole house. The little bitty one there, not the little teeny one, but the regular size will do the whole house.
Yeah.
So that's what's coming for now,
Yeah.
and then maybe later.
Well, didn't she say that one would do 3,000 square feet?
Exactly.
Yeah,
And my
it
house
does.
is only 1,800
that's
square feet.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the one I have from 25 years ago. It was an older version,
And
but it still
works.
works, and I still love it, and I still
Yeah.
use it.
It's
Mhm.
the
That's awesome.
technology. It's the best technology,
Yeah.
and the NASA Foundation has approved it. So it's the system that they use in the spacecrafts. It's
Yeah.
not, the machine, the Volara machine, but it's the same system, same
Principle.
The
type
same
of
technology.
technology. That's the word.
Mhm.
So if it's good enough for the astronauts, it's good enough for me.
Yeah.
There you go.
Felicia, I have a
Right.
question. If somebody wants to be a last-minute vendor or get more information about being a speaker or a vendor, how do they get a hold of you?
They can just call me at 972-925-9393.
Oh, say that one more time.
972-925-9393.
Nice number.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And also on the website at wellnessexpo.net, it'll have all the information, and it'll also have our phone number there as well.
Good.
Yeah, and just call if you're with, to make sure it's not something we already have, and
Right.
that there's still room for you to do that.
Well, why don't we
Definitely.
let's do a little experiment here. Is there, I'm going to put you on the spot, Felicia.
Okay.
Is there any particular type of vendor that you would really like to add to the roster?
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
We'll see if we can manifest that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Oh, let me think about that.
Yeah.
It's funny. The first thing that came to my mind was candles. We don't have anybody with any type of,
I was thinking about candles today because, we're getting ready for the hurricane. I thought, now what kind of lighting do I want?
That's
Candles,
think about that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put it out there for a candle vendor. I know they're out there.
Of course.
And candles are have really changed
Yes.
a lot. They're
Yes.
finding now that what you make your candle of makes a difference
Oh,
for your air quality and all that. So we need a holistic candle person.
Yeah, I think there's like soy candles are very good.
There are soy
and things
candles
like that.
now. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
I
So
just love candles. The problem is with my cats. When I had 3 of them, they liked them too.
Yes.
Fascinated them.
Oh, they would eat them? Oh, my.
No, they want to play with them
Oh,
because it flickers
I
and
get
it
that.
catches their eye.
I get that.
Yeah.
There's nothing I like better than watching a fire, even a candle flame.
Oh, yeah.
To me, it's so fascinating.
It
Just
is.
the energy of it. So.
I have an idea for a vendor.
What?
You know those sheets that are made out of like bamboo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love them. They're my favorite sheets. As a matter of fact, I had my sister here for the weekend, and she slept on them for the first time, and she said, "Oh my God, I've got to get these." I don't know how they do it, but they're just they're like velvet and heaven put together.
Oh,
Wow.
where do you get them? I need a pair, a set.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we need a vendor at the Wellness Expo.
There you go.
I got my first set about 10 years ago, and at that time they weren't even calling it bamboo. It was like whatever they called it. I got them at Tuesday morning actually, and it's a company. I think it's like home environs or something. I don't know. It's something about the home. And they still have them there. And I mean, those are the best sheets. When I tried those sheets, I thought I will never use any other sheets but bamboo sheets.
I'm sold. Hey,
Yeah.
what's Karen saying?
Yeah.
Karen says candles bring peace and prosperity.
Oh, yeah.
They are.
Hey,
They're
we
good for
definitely need that
meditation,
candle vendor
too.
then. So anybody out there that knows somebody with candles, and maybe
Yes.
homemade soaps too. I love those. I mean,
Well, we do have, I think that Jill Good is going to have some different kinds of product. I think we are going to have some soaps and things there.
Oh,
with
good.
that.
Okay.
Yes, and we do have a few different stores like Spirit Quest, Rock and Gem, and Unique Boutique, and they'll be bringing some different kinds of. So maybe they have some candles. I can ask them.
Well,
and
that's a good
Pixie's
point.
Intent, they're going to be there, and maybe they have some. So there could be some that we don't realize are going to be there.
One thing that I'm sure one of the stores is probably going to have, and if you're listening to this, make sure you bring one. So I love pyramids. They can be little pyramids, they can be bigger pyramids. I've just always resonated with the energy from that. As a matter of fact, before the show's over, I'll go get my little pyramid my daughter sent me for my birthday.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
I'm sure there's going to be pyramids there because we have a couple different people that are going to have jewelry and rocks and crystals and pyramids, so yeah.
Pyramids are pretty standard staple these days.
Yeah. Well, what about an artist that does caricatures or sketches? That would be fun.
Well, we're going to have Kay Horn there. It's she actually does drawings while she tells you like what your guides and angels are saying to you. I've had it done before. It's really wonderful.
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, gorgeous. It's a rainbow pyramid.
Yes, it is.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's the colors of the chakras, you know.
I love it.
That is beautiful. But Kay
course.
Horn is amazing, and in the end, you'll get to keep your picture.
Yes,
And what's great too is she writes words like what they're telling you, and like in the, all along the edges of your picture, you'll have all these words, and you know.
Gosh, it's going to take 4 days to get through all these wonderful vendors.
I know, right? So the cover of my book, I will have my book at the Expo. So I'm excited about that, The Art of Conscious Evolution. But the cover picture on my book is actually my soul painting, which was an oil on canvas painting that a woman used to be in Houston. She's moved away long since. But she would do an oil painting and do the same thing. She would tell you what was being said, your messages, whatever. And it was such a beautiful painting, and it felt like my picture without being my picture. So that was the cover of my book. That is the cover of my book.
Lovely.
And I love it. I love it. So I will definitely try this new system too, because that sounds interesting.
Oh yeah, she did one for my mom several years ago, and my mom passed 2 years ago. And I have hers hanging in one of our rooms, and I just love it. When I see it, it just warms my heart.
So it was her then.
It was her picture, yeah, and then and the information she got, and so I saw it when we were clearing out all her stuff. I'm like, I know what this is.
That's yours.
Yes. Very special. It's a nice keepsake.
Yeah.
But I always laugh with the Expo because people come, and then I always joke, we let them in and then we don't see them again for the rest of the day because there's so much to do and to see. And, you go to a talk for half an hour, then you come and do something else. And then a lot of people are like, okay, I'll be back tomorrow because they realize different talks.
Is there going to be food available for snacks and stuff?
Yes. The Lone Star Convention Center, they have Spectrum will be there selling food, and they're going to have all sorts of things, and also have some healthy things, so that'll be nice. Yes.
Well,
it'll be convenient and free parking too, which is always nice.
I'm really eager to hear more about the holographic sound. One of the things that I've been learning a lot about lately is how we think about sound waves when we think about our hearing, but we don't think about how sound waves and any kind of waves that are for everything. Our sight, our taste, our body, everything is vibration. Yes. And we just, I don't know why, but we only think about that when we think about our hearing, because we think of sound waves, but I just find it fascinating that people have figured out a way to heal with sound, to relax you with sound, to energize you with sound, to help you move into different energies. And I don't know, it's fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Yes. And he'll be demonstrating all of that.
There are people who play music in their gardens because it truly helps the plants grow stronger and healthier. And that's vibration. If you play beautiful music, the plants respond to that.
Yes. It's like with Dr. Emoto's work. That was one of my favorite things with freezing the water crystals is Bach and Beethoven. I mean, those things form beautiful crystal patterns. And heavy metal, no crystal pattern. And I always hated heavy metal music.
Yeah. Well, Marian, tell them the exciting news that we've got.
I was wondering if you were going to spill the beans.
Yeah, let's spill the beans right here.
Okay, so we have a newsletter that goes out. It's on naturalcuriosity.life if you want to sign up for it. And we got a picture of beans being spilled, and so we kind of hinted around, but this is the first place that we're going to be able to announce that Dr. Emoto has passed away, but his niece has taken over. She's in Japan, and she has written a wonderful book based on Dr. Emoto's work for children. And she is trying to get the word out to all the children women all over the world. And Lady Lou bought a couple of books and she's given them to her niece and someone else, and
Yeah, I want it.
one for her. And then
Good for me.
we got her on the show.
Oh, wow.
Michiko
Awesome.
Hayashi.
Yes, and that'll be September 8th, I believe. Is that true, Lady Lou?
Well,
Wow.
it's Tuesday. Yeah, it's the same night that we are normally here with the Wisdom Chat. She's going to be our very first guest to lead us off in our new show.
Oh, that's
And
wonderful.
so excited. And we're going to give you a hint about some of the things she's going to talk about. They have been doing research on the COVID-19 virus
Wow.
in water. I won't give away what they have discovered. You got to watch the show.
Wow.
But it's big. It's huge.
Awesome.
Well, in 2001, we brought Dr. Emoto and his wife to Dallas. And in 2004, we brought them back. And we were the second people in the U.S. to sell his messages from water books.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Yeah.
That's
it's
just
very special work.
Yes. He
Yeah.
came to Houston. I don't know which trip. I can't remember what year he came to Houston. He and his wife. And they had a little meeting here in Houston, and I got to attend. And, oh, it was fabulous.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We also saw them in California, and we met their son and daughter-in-law at that time as well. But it's incredible work. It just changes how you think about everything.
Yes.
You think about your words. And one of my favorite pictures, they put the words "let's do it" on a glass of water, and they put the words "do it." And the crystal that formed with "let's do it" was beautiful. And with "do it," it was like someone punched a hole in the crystal.
Oh,
So, you think about how you talk to people. Do it.
Yes.
Versus let's do it.
yeah. Yeah, well, let's brings everyone into the fold.
Right.
Just do it is a command.
Yeah.
And that doesn't work with the vibrations.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes. Isn't that neat? You start realizing your words matter, your thoughts matter.
Yes.
So many things. The sounds you listen to, the music, the vibrations that you surround yourself with, the people you surround yourself with, right?
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So important. And I think more and more people are waking up and realizing that. But a lot of people will never believe it, too.
Right.
Their consciousness they just wouldn't be able to grasp that. But
Well, that's what I liked with the pictures, right? 'Cause
Right.
the picture.
right.
No, you
Exactly.
can't deny the experiments that he
Yep.
did. And that's one of the great things about the law of attraction. When it first came out, there was no proof. Everybody thought, oh, it's all, yeah, whatever. But then they started coming out with experiments that they were doing. And Dr. Emoto was one of the first ones that I saw that I thought, okay, here's positive proof that what you do and say and think and feel is measurable. And it does things.
And it matters.
Yes.
It
Yes.
matters. Yes.
Yeah.
It's so, and I catch myself sometimes saying something and going, boy, I could have said that better. I could have. And just like you said, most people wouldn't think about let's do it as opposed to do it.
Right.
But there is a difference there. It even feels different when you say them.
Yeah.
So it's very important.
Well, and even the things we say to ourselves, like when I was cold,
bigger.
I used to say to myself, I'm freezing. And I would feel even colder. And one friend of mine said, I like to picture a beach and the, the warmth of the sun when I'm cold. And I thought, well, that's something to try, and that really does help.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We are such powerful beings. And
Right.
we are individually, and when we're working together, when we let's do it, then that even becomes more powerful. It's just a phenomenal concept that that if we embrace it, no telling what can
Yes.
happen.
That's right.
Exactly.
Good stuff, though. Good stuff.
Yes. I love that expression about the whole being greater than the sum of its parts. And, I used to wish that every day would be a wellness expo because you get that energy going and all these people just on a positive path. And, you think about with COVID, it's like the fear people feel. And it's like that lowers your vibration, that lets you be more susceptible to illness. And,
Right.
That's
So
exactly what they did this research on.
Yeah,
It's
They have
exactly.
proved
it's
what
a
it
process
takes.
of living in caution without being in fear.
Yep. That's right.
To me.
That's
So
right.
you gotta watch this show because it's going to be a revelation.
Yes, that sounds so exciting. So she'll be coming to you from Japan? Or?
She'll be in Japan. We'll do
Wow.
it live, and we're excited. She's such a sweetheart. Just
Oh,
talk back and forth in emails and stuff. But she speaks very beautiful English, and her writing is just lovely. So she'll be a good interview. And I've seen her on Law of Attraction. That's where Marian told me to go watch her.
wow.
And I wanted to order the book, so she sent her email, well, gave her email on the show, and I started corresponding with her. And then we started this new show, and I said, ding, 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 ding. And she accepted immediately.
Oh,
awesome.
that's wonderful.
That's something I like to share with anybody who will listen to me. And that is, if you don't ask, the answer is no. So if you want something, if you want to be part of the expo, if you want to be a vendor, if you want to be a speaker, if you want to connect with Felicia, what do you have to do? You have to ask, right? You just have to give her a call. And I'm going to put her phone number up here right now. And it is 972-925-9393. Start hanging around with these people because they're the ones that are the movers and the shakers, moving in the direction of positive and feeling good and doing something in the world that you're proud of. And as you can tell, I'm pretty excited about that. I like to hang
I
around.
couldn't tell.
I love the feeling that you get when you're creating something good for you, good for the world, good for your neighbors.
Right.
Just let's all do it together, shall we?
And that's the beauty of teamwork.
Sign me up.
Yes.
I'm in.
And be sure and get your free tickets right now because you don't want to wait to the last minute and then have to pay $7, right? You want to get them now so that you have them in your hand when you get there. And you and your family, your neighbors, you could bring with you. As long as you all have your mask on and you do your self-distancing thing, you're going to be just fine, right?
Yep.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a blast.
Yeah, we'll look forward to seeing all of you. It'll be really
Yes.
fun.
Going to be beautiful.
And I think we ought to all practice our bows. Since we can't hug, we can. I think that's so civilized. I've always loved that concept anyway.
It's a beautiful, thing to do. Yes.
We're going to want to run up and hug everybody, darn it.
I know. But, there are times when we must show restraint. Yeah. And I think
to be there is so nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think the gracious bow is so powerful.
Oh, yeah. And so respectful.
Yes, it is, actually. It is. And
yes. Oh, my gosh. Our show's over again. Dadgummit. We just got started.
Well, thank you for having me on here.
Felicia,
Such a pleasure.
So, Marian, I'll let you take us out and tell us before we go. We're going to have one more little thing, so don't run off. So, Marian.
So every week for the last, I don't know how many weeks, many weeks, we have had Peggy Sue Skipper, the MC of the Wellness Expo here in Houston, take us out with a beautiful healing meditation. Not only healing for us, but for the whole world. So stick around, sit back and relax, and just let Peggy Sue take you away. It's only 5 minutes. You can do it. Just sit back in your chair, and we'll say goodbye for now, but we'll see you at the expo. All right?
Take care.
Thank you again, Felicia. And
thanks.
And Marian, thank you. We love you all.
Oh.
Bye.
Okay. Ooh. And speaking of energy and, our thoughts and our words and how important they are, this connection is to help us get into that energy and really experience that. It is so powerful when we're working together. So I would just ask that for this particular 5-minute connection, you just sit or lay down, relax, get as comfortable as you can, and begin breathing very deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth. And in a rhythm, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Long, deep breaths with an equal inhale and exhale. Focus on your breath. Even more than my voice, focus on your breath. And as you breathe in this time, feel this beautiful white healing light entering your body through your nostrils and saturating your body, cocooning your body. This beautiful love energy. Endless supply, always there. And send it out on your out breath to everyone who's connecting with us now. And each time you breathe in, feel that energy become stronger, warmer, as your body becomes more and more relaxed. Just allow yourself to be in the breath. And each time you inhale, you're inhaling the love that I'm sending to you, that everyone's sending to you with intent to share it. And as we share it with that intent, it becomes supercharged. And as you breathe out and send it out, it becomes supercharged again, becoming stronger and warmer and more powerful because of our intent to share. So breathe it in and feel your body become even more relaxed, becoming almost liquid, relaxed and comfortable. And as you send your breath out, let's send it out to the whole planet. Let's cocoon the whole planet in this beautiful white healing love light. We have the power to do that. So that we are sending this energy to all the plants, all the animals, into the ocean, into the earth, into the mountains, into all the people that share this planet with us. Breathe it in. And feel your body become even more relaxed, so that you're becoming one with the energy and your body just disappears. Pure love. Bathe in it and send it back out. And it will become stronger each time we do this. Breathe it in again. And feel that energy that you are now completely one with. Which means we're all completely one with each other, with the planet, with every person, every animal, completely one. One energetic force. And send it out. Feel the heartbeat, the pulse, the collective heartbeat and pulse, where anything's possible. Breathe it in. I am breath. And send it out. Breathe it in one more time. And take this energy with you into your evening, into your day tomorrow, into your week. Spread it around and share it. There's plenty more where that came from. and thank you for joining us tonight. We love you. Until next week, good night.